This is the second episode of our Heritage Diaries and deals with two famous musicians, Amir Khusro and Gopal Nayak of the 13th century AD. This is the most famed and persistently repeated anecdote set in the 13th century again, anyway, written by several contemporary and modern writers. The stage for this narrative was set in the geographical area of Devgiri, now called as Daulatabad Fort, ruled by the Yadavas under Ramchandra Devaraya, who in a surprise attack in 1284 was defeated by Alauddin Khilji, the then nephew of Alauddin Khilji, the Sultan of Delhi. The defeated king had surrendered a huge ransom to Khilji and also organized a musical concert of his court musician and singer Gopal Nayak on the urging of Amir Khusro. Now, Amir Khusro, like everybody knows, is the Indo-Persian Sufi singer and musician who was in the court of Khilji's. And this particular incident happened in Rang Mahal, the theatre inside the fort. Even today it exists. Gopal Nayak's musical recital affected and impressed Khusro to such an extent that on his insistence, Alauddin captured Gopal Nayak and took him to Delhi as a war trophy and as a most valuable possession. The famed anecdote, which I mentioned in the beginning, however, took place in 1296 AD during Alauddin's coronation, when, as a part of celebration, Gopal Nayak was commanded to recite Rag Kadambak, a very complex rag. Nayak requested a response to his long 6-day performance. Khilji had requested Khusro to respond to Nayak, for which Khusro requested Alauddin to hide under his throne, which Alauddin permitted. At the time of the program, the atmosphere in the darbar was intense, as hundreds of music lovers had thronged the court. The interiors were decorated with rich Persian carpets, the walls adorned with picture gallery of several battle scenes and portraits of royalty. The ceiling was illuminated with powerful and decorative lamps. Gopal Nayak recited the rag with his disciples for all of 6 days, while Khusro lay concealed under the Sultan's throne and stealthily absorbed all that Nayak sang. Nayak's performance astounded the entire audience, especially Khusro and Khilji. On the 7th day, Amir Khusro was called to respond to Nayak's recital. Khusro reproduced all that Nayak had presented. It is said that Amir was very clever at imitating any song perfectly in one hearing. However, since Khusro could not follow Nayak's Sanskrit language, he substituted the text of the composition with syllables in the Persian language, thus creating a new rag called Tarana.
Yare man biya biya, yare man biya biya, dartan biya biya, yare man biya biya.
This is said to be the first Jugalbandi in Indian classical music between Amir Khusro and Gopal Nayak. Nayak was so impressed with Khusro that he accepted him as his guru. According to another tradition, Nayak presented the Geet Govind. Khusro prepared his response in a new form through 12 young students. This was the first Qawwal troupe in the world, and its creator was Amir Khusro. Khusro thus was the creator of two genres of music, Ghazal and Qawwal.
छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मुझसे नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मुझसे नैना मिलाई के, नैना मिलाई के, नैना मिलाई के, मुझसे नैना मिलाई के। प्रेम भट्टी का मधुआ पिलाई के, प्रेम भट्टी का मधुआ पिलाई के, मतवारी कर दी रे मुझसे नैना मिलाई के, नैना मिलाई के।
The translation of this song is You have taken away my looks, my identity, by just a glance. This was probably sung by Amir Khusro for Nizamuddin Auliya. In fact, Amir Khusro was said to have invented the tabla and sitar. Khusro and Nayak together created history by inventing and creating a number of rags, and it can also be called as a renaissance of Indian music.